Alright, so I've got the side planks cut short here so I could access that frame here that is rotten where the strut mounts were. I've got the transom plank off, same thing on this side. I cut them both back the same exact distance, the way it looks like it belongs that way. Got your transom plank. Now this up here, that's the seam for your transom plank, but I cut it at the bottom of the boot stripe so I wouldn't have to get into the varnish that you just had done. So, alright, transom bow is out. This would be the void where the transom bow was. Let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and show you that. Now I've got it out. Okay, transom bow, this is the bottom side. So right there is where the keel was. This is all rotten and gone. I don't want to break too much of that off because I still kind of need it as a template. You can see it's getting a little dry and aged, and then as soon as I got it out, it pretty much just fell apart in my hands. But make a new one of those, get that back in there. Now the ultimate question was that I couldn't answer until I got your rudder and all that fun stuff out, was how far more rot do we have, or do we have any more rot now? Alright, right around hole, everything around here is nice and solid. So we didn't get any transfer from that board that was running across. We did, however, get a little bit of transfer down the middle here. This is the back into your keel. And then this little slot you see, that was all rot. I have to clean that up a little bit more. I have to go a little wider, but I can put a patch in there. It didn't really affect anything structurally or integrity wise of it. I'll put a little patch in there, and then when time comes in a couple years to do the bottom, we could address that further if we need to. So obviously, you know, we already know the stringer's shot back here. A little bit of damage here on the end of the chines, nothing I'm super worried about. Treat it with some rot preventative, and same thing over here. It's not rotted, it's just dry and aged. I mean, she is a 1940, so a little bit of rot preventative put on it, some seal it off, and should be fine. To come in here and replace some of this inner layer that busted loose and came up, and fix a little bit of it here and there. And then that's that one that we've seen in the previous video that was a soft spot. I'll cut all that out and patch it in with some new BS 1088 quarter-inch plywood. But everything, luckily the rod isn't any worse. So I'll fix this stringer, get your new transom bow built, cut out, made, and then get it back together. New planks on the sides and the transom, and we'll be back in business again. So anyway, just want to give you a heads up and let you know that the rot thankfully didn't get any worse than